Do believe I am. Yep, I am live. Cheers. This is Jimmy, Top Cat Jimmy Santangelo, or Jimmy Top Cat Santangelo, actually Top Cat Jimmy Santangelo. But anyway, welcome to my live broadcast, and I am mixing. All right, right now, actually, I'm recording and mixing, and you can see on my screen what I'm doing here. I'm rendering 53 tracks, okay, into WAV files uh, for the progress I've made, just as an extra measure of an added measure of security. So, God forbid something happened to my tracks that I've already got recorded. This way, I've got them rendered, and if something happened to my tracks in the recording, I can always bring in the rendered version back in and be the same difference, but I'll always have those as backup. Plus, when I'm close to getting done, I'm close to being done. And when I am done, I will do the same. I will render every individual track. Every track is rendering right now, uh, conglomerately, and it's just rendering all of them. As you can see here on the screen, we'll go to full screen there, and that's what's going on with that note. And so here I am again in the bigger picture of things. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is a project I've had in the making for 2 years. June 2019. Worked on it, uh, I think, quite a while back in 2019 for sure. Got it nearly done, and it ended up getting put on hold. I don't know if I did any work on it in 2020 or not. I might have done very little, if any. And then I'm going through my projects, saying which ones need to be finished. And I've been finishing them, going back to projects that I've started and made it some way through. And I went back and, okay, I've been finishing one at a time. And this is the next one in line. I think it's definitely due, but I've been putting a lot of work into it, and I will be glad when this is done. This has been a major project for me, major, and I've done some big projects before, and smaller projects too, but this is really a big project. It's bigger than what I thought it would be. It's really supposed to be at least a two-person project, and pretty much 99% of it I've been working on it by myself. Other than at the very beginning when we laid down the initial lyrics and the initial melody, just the initial melody with a little guitar melody, just a little guitar. But then in the studio, I've completely done it myself on every track, studio version, instrument, you name it, done all the mixing, etc. And I would be glad when this is done. I will tell you, there's been so much. There's been such a project, and I did not expect it to take this long at all whatsoever, but it is. And so now, yeah, I got a boo boo on my face in case you've ever noticed. I got to keep a band aid on it. I thought I'd mention that. So I know it's kind of, might be a little obvious, but let's check this out. Let me see what this is doing here. Yeah, it's still rendering, and that's for sure. Okay, let's go back to this. And I'll wait till that gets done, and then I'll go back and take a look at it. Okay, so anyway, how's everyone doing? And cheers to you. Got some cold coffee now. And I was in the studio today earlier working on this project, and finally I just had to put it up and recognizing what else needs to be done in it. So I came down again, and I've been filling in the blanks where it needs to be. It's a little bare in certain areas, and I've been working in those areas now. Goes verse, chorus, verse. So I've been working back at the verse, which I began. Everything has been pretty much done from beginning to end for sure. Back in 2019, we'll put a lot of work in the ending of it, of what I've been doing this time around. 2021 now for, geez, how long? 2 weeks, maybe more. And now that I've got it pretty much done from beginning to end, but it needed to be finished at the end more. Now I'm listening to it, and it's a little bit barren in like the beginning, where the verse and then chorus, and etc., and leading into, I think, also from the after the chorus into the next verse. And so I'm filling in those two blanks, and hopefully that will be pretty much it on that. Now, I've just added some more drums and percussions at the very end, okay, recently. And I think I need to add a little bit more percussion, drums, cymbals, etc., at the very, very ending. And then I might finally be done. I did add a backup vocal to the chorus today. I only have myself as a vocalist. I wish I had other vocalists. I wouldn't mind having some female vocalists. I add some in here, but I just don't have that available. And so I had to do the singing myself, and that's just the way it is. Like I said, I prefer to have, I would sing in it, but I want some backup vocalists in here for sure. But it's just not possible, okay, at this time. And it has not been. So it's only me singing, and noticed I needed to add a backup vocal in the chorus, so I did that, and I actually did a little shift in it with the plug-in and made it sound like a kind of a different voice. And let's take a look at this now. I think we are good. Yep, looks like it's rendered. I'm going to check this out. I'm going to show you too. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do that. Let's go there. Okay, now we're going to go to, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. No, I don't think you are. How about if I stop sharing, and then I'll say share, and then I'll do this again, application window, and there we go. And I think, yeah, this is, oh, great. It did it to me again. Okay. So here I got to change this. Okay. So it's supposed to, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's not the first time. I did render them earlier. I render them as mixed, but then I rendered in two different folders. One, they're panned differently, so I rendered them as panned. Then I went at pan 0 and rendered them in a two folder with it, under it, as not panned. So, left or right or whatever. So I'm going to have to rename this. So I've done this earlier, but then I noticed that I rendered the tracks into MP3, and I said, no, don't want to do that because it compresses them. I wanted the WAV file. So this is what I got to write, and I'm going to spell it right. So guitar, and it's going to say with kind of a bass, the low E or whatever, bass notes. So, okay, so I'm going to copy that, and now I'm going to add it into this, somewhere in here. Okay, I'm going to paste it in here, and it should show up 37. All right, so 37. Uh-oh, I forgot to name it or number it. So rename, so number 37, and that's track number 37. Okay, so then that will go up there. Yeah, okay, so now I'm going to go over here And I don't know why it's putting it in a separate folder, but it is. As you can see, it says 37. So now I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. And voila. And now I do have, besides that, I had 2 more tracks I added this evening besides, as I was mentioning. And so I was rendering those and then going to add it to this. And I realized that these were MP3. So I just went ahead and redid all of them rendered. So I just want to count them up. But there they are, 53 tracks. And here we go on that note. And voila, man, it's been an awful lot of work. And I'm going to go back and check this out here. So come back and share screen, application window. We'll share that. And then let's see what size I gave it. Oh, okay. We'll give it like that. All right. So now I'm going to do this. And voila, and voila. And as you can see, yeah, I just do this because I got them highlighted, selected. So this is where we're at. So if we go up, now if you can see my mouse, all the verse and chorus and verse are over here. That's what all this is. And then the fourth part down is the ending. That's called the bridge. And then also up in here, drum tracks to go with that, bass guitar. Let's see here. And then all the other instruments down here. And the reason I didn't move them up here is because as I was going along, I was mixing these. And then, because I'm doing it piece by piece, and if I put these up here, it'll fade the ending out on the ones up here, and I don't want that. You got to be able to hear all those pieces clearly as they play out and then go into the ending. So I just didn't want to negatively affect that, because that's what would happen if I move these tracks up here and record it up there like that. So that's why that is. So basically, I've got 23 tracks, okay, from the beginning of the verse, the chorus, the verse, yes, all the way through on the drums and the bass guitar too, but 23 tracks on the first 3 parts. And then past that, I've got 24 to 53, so about 30. So if I were to move 22 of these up here, that would leave me with 8. So I got about 30 tracks, I think, combined total if I were to move these up. But because they're all individual, then I've got 53 tracks, and that's it. So I'm just wanting to get the song done, and I will be good to go. Let me go back over here, and I'll be hopefully a happy camper. And there it is again. And let me just go ahead and there we go. You should be able to see that now. Now you can see that the waveforms. Okay. And so the piece I did was this piece here. I'm sorry. Was it that piece? No, it was this piece here. And then it was that piece there. So that's the backup vocals on chorus. And then this right here is draw organ or keyboard, however you want to say, but more of an organ. What else? I mean, I've got drums in there. I've got, of course, vocals in there. I've got my acoustic electric guitars. I've got bass guitar. I've got piano, keyboard or organ. I've got tambourine. I got shaker. I've got shakers, tambourines. I've got electric guitars. Okay. Those are what I've got. So let's see. Drums. We got drums, acoustic, electric guitars, bass guitars. We got piano and keyboard or organ, and we've got shaker and tambourine. So we've got about 8 different instruments in here. Okay. And the acoustic guitars are different from each other. So we got multiple on that. I got a number of the acoustic guitars. Exactly how many do I have? Let's see, acoustic guitars. I got, well, up top, it says I've only got 2. No, I should have more than that. I'm pretty certain. But okay, I got what I got. There's now on the bottom. On the bottom, I got more. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 acoustic electric guitars, basically, and then only 2 up top. So yeah, those 2 I think are matching. If I play all right, so that's that. And I guess that's all I needed then, if that was the case. And yeah, there's quite a few. And on vocals for the first chorus and verse, I've got, let's see here. What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vocal tracks for those first 3 pieces. And then for the last piece, I've got a number of them. Wow, I got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, no, 13, like 13 tracks on the vocals for that. That's what I needed to try to make it sound full. And yeah, do some fill-ins and this and the other, do all the way across and some fill-ins and whatnot. And that's the way it goes. So let's see, let's go back now to this, and you can see me again. Okay. And there we go. And voila. Now, okay. That's about it. So I've been wanting to do a live, and there you go. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. But now I finally did my live broadcast besides, and probably don't have not much more to say than that. Oh, I'm in the studio, and then here, how about let's chat, but nobody's in here to chat. So how about, I was going to say, welcome to the broadcast. Grab a cup of coffee or a drink, pull up a chair, and join me. So, but nobody's here, and that's fine too. At least not that I can see. Nobody's commenting. I'll put it that way. I'm actually using StreamYard to broadcast both to my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. And that's what I'm working on. I still got it's about time to upload some more videos to YouTube, my YouTube channel, though. Yeah, I've got some I think I can upload, but yeah, I'm not dealing with that a lot right now. I don't have a lot of subscribers. That's okay. And anyway, I'm not doing a whole lot of Facebook lately neither, and mostly just if I'm in my studio, just working on music, and that's about it. And okay, I'm going to end this broadcast. Thanks for tuning in. Lord Jesus bless. Sayonara, Anika Shipsio, and hasta la bye bye, and catch you again next time. Cheers.